I'm Amy Thoma, and that's AMYTHOMA, and I am with the Yes on Proposition 10 campaign.
And why are you supporting 10?
Sure, we are supporting Proposition 10 because we believe that it is a measure that is critically needed in California in order to reduce our dependence on foreign oil, get more of our power generation from renewable sources like the sun and the wind, and also to clean our air from cancer-causing pollutant chemicals that are going into the air every day as a direct result of using old, outdated, petroleum-based fuels. Sure, this proposition will instantly give Californians the opportunity to purchase a cleaner fuel vehicle such as a plug-in electric or propane or battery electric vehicle and provide a consumer incentive, a rebate to do so. As everyone knows, it is a little more expensive at this time to purchase an alternative fuel vehicle, and we think that this will help Californians to be able to move from using an old, outdated, petroleum-based vehicle to a cleaner fuel vehicle such as propane, natural gas, something like that. So this will put real dollars into the hands of consumers and really allow California's families to participate in cleaning up our air and removing our dependence on foreign oil.
And it seems like the opponents were stressing that natural gas wasn't the solution. Do you know why they feel that way, or would you mind just kind of
responding to that?
Yeah.
Sure. We believe that natural gas, while not a perfect solution, is something that we can use in the meantime while California's best and brightest are developing fuels that will have zero emissions. Natural gas is about 40% cleaner than petroleum in terms of its greenhouse gas effect and also its effect on cancer-causing pollutant chemicals. In fact, we had a study done that found that Proposition 10 will remove more than 4.1 million tons of greenhouse gas emissions from California's air each year. So we're talking about a very real effect that moving these vehicles will have on California, and we believe that it is very important that while we're developing the cleanest fuels that we don't continue to use the outdated petroleum based, but that we move, and Proposition 10 will provide a bridge from a dirty fuel to a cleaner fuel while we wait to get to the cleanest fuels. It's not enough to wait for solutions that'll be available in 20, 30 years. We want to make sure that Californians are able to move now.
Who is endorsing Proposition 10?
Sure. Proposition 10 has been endorsed by Dr. Alan Henderson, who is the past chairman of the American Cancer Society in California, the California Natural Gas Vehicle Partnership, John Dunlap, who's the former chairman of the California Air Resources Board, and a number of other consumer groups and things like that who believe that we need to give Californians a very real way to participate in cleaning up our air and moving away from that foreign oil that we're all using.
And if you had a single most important message for I'm going to vote, I'm looking at the ballot, what would you want the voter to remember about Yes on 10?
Sure, we'd want the voters to remember that a yes vote on 10 gives you a very real way to react against rising gas prices, foreign oil, against using old, outdated ways that are putting polluting chemicals into our air and giving our kids things like asthma and things like that. So we'd want voters to remember that Proposition 10 is a very concrete way for all of us to participate and help to fight that fight and give us a bridge to the future while we develop the cleanest fuels possible. The governor has not taken an official position on Proposition 10 at this time.
And what are you doing to educate voters about this issue?
Sure, we are talking with voters in a variety of ways. We have a Facebook group. You can go onto Facebook and join the Yes on 10 group, and we can keep you informed that way. And we're got commercials on the radio. Our website is www.prop10yes.org. There's a variety of information on there that voters can go and read for themselves. You can read the ballot initiative text and read the initiative. So reaching out to voters in a variety of ways.
And why are you personally involved? Why do you care about this initiative?
Sure. Well, I think as someone that is on the younger end, that it is critically important to provide Californians a way to invest in our future. I plan on living in this state for the foreseeable future. I'm an 8th generation Californian, not really interested in leaving the state. I love California, and I want to make sure that we are providing the best and cleanest fuels as possible, not only for our children, but to ensure that our economy becomes vibrant again and that California really moves forward. And we've always led the nation when it comes to clean energy and clean fuels and things like that, and this should be no exception. California should be at the forefront of the green tech revolution, and I think this will give a way for our companies to really be able to do that.
And what do you think that No on 10 what's kind of in it for them? Why are they pushing no on 10?
Sure. Well, we think it's unfortunate that they have chosen to oppose us at this time. And, while we may agree on a lot of the issues, we think that it is important that we act now and not wait for the perfect fuel. So I think that they're waiting for a solution that's not there yet. And we're saying that this is a very concrete way for all of us to act now while we wait for those other things.
And say it does not pass, what would happen?
Well, the Californians will be missing out on being able to get those rebates for the clean fuel efficiency vehicles, and unfortunately, that will mean that the status quo remains. We'll continue to send more than $700 billion overseas in foreign oil costs every year, and continue to be pumping those cancer-causing pollutants into our air and getting our electricity from sources that are not clean or renewable. So, Proposition 10 is defeated, and the status quo will remain.
And I know that your opponents say that environmental groups oppose Prop 10. Can you name some environmental groups who are for Prop 10?
Sure. The Natural Gas Vehicle Partnership has endorsed us, and